Hello and welcome to this introduction video of WorldComposer. WorldComposer is available as an extension to Terrain Composer, or it also works as a standalone. If you want to use it as a standalone, it will be in the Unity menu, Terrain, WorldComposer. If you have Terrain Composer, it will be the globe icon with world under it, and if we click on that, we'll go to WorldComposer. This is the interface, and you can scroll around the whole world right inside Unity. I added a little help tab for navigation, so if you want to navigate around, you can hold the left mouse button and drag. If I want to go to somewhere, you can just double click. So I double click Norway, we'll go there, Russia, China, France. And you can zoom with the mouse scroll wheel, so just zoom in now, and then here wait for the map to update. I use 4 buffer images and 2 in the middle, and you see the more blurry one on the outside. That's our lower zoom level, and that way it renders, you can zoom out like 2 times and then you still have the map inside. If you right click, you get the elevation info. So for example, let's click on these Alps over here, and here you can see the height, about 3,300 meters. Zion is 2,700. Yeah, and you can also see the zoom level. That's the elevation data that is available of that area, because not everywhere it's the same. The US has the highest, and France has 13. That's also pretty high. That's about 14 in USA. Zoom level is 10 meter per pixel, and that is really high. Like the NASA DEM data has only 90, so this is 9 times higher. So you can really create great height maps with it. Let's grab an area now, zoom in, see if there's something interesting. Of course, it is France, right? There we can see the airport. Let's zoom in. Now, for example, if you're doing a flight simulator, this will be a very nice area to extract. So let's click the region button, and we create a new region for this, and we call it France. Under one region you can create multiple areas, as many as you want, so that way you can arrange things. So we call this area like Paris, or you can call it airport, something like that. Now we can choose the pick button to pick the area, and it doesn't have to be square, and you can make it long or wide. If you hold the shift key, it does create a square grid. But let's make a long one, and we do like let's take the whole airport, a 10 by 4. And if we click on resize, then you can drag it around, and you can resize in every direction, from every direction. Okay, and let's get the height map and image export. Now all we have to do is change the path where it is saved. So I click change, I choose world, Paris, and I select this map, and then we can start exporting. The height map resolution is 13. This is the height map size. This is the amount of threads it will take from the server. We do 32 threads, and let's start exporting. So this is the height map, and that is saved now. Let's do the images. You can do PNG or JPEGs. I recommend to do JPEG because it compresses them and you get a nice small size, and that way you can create large terrains. There's 3 map types available. So the aerial is the one we're interested in without labels, and there's also the road. It's like that. Okay, let's choose the aerial, and then click export images. It will grab small images and it will put them into one big image, the 2K image over here. You can also set this resolution. And also a nice feature is that you can, if you create a region, you can create multiple areas and then you can extract them at the same time if you shift click export image and shift click height map. Then it will just put the areas, it will export one area and then it will move over to the next one. Okay, now it's done. If you, for example, something happens or you want to it's done and you can start from a different position, so you click start and then here you'll start over there. And let's do the last one, export images. It will only do this one, and then if you start here it will just go on from there on. So now it says the last image. If you want to do the beginning, start beginning. Okay, now let's create this terrain. For that we click the create terrain button, and the path is already chosen here. It's linked to those two, and we can generate the height map, the satellite images. Here you can choose the image import settings. If you click apply, it will apply them to all of them, the whole area. So here, if you have Terrain Composer, you can choose this one, export to Terrain Composer at Berlin, but now we do it without. So I create terrain over here, just click this button, there you go, done. So let's take a little peek. Yeah, this is zoom level 18, the detail. And the airport. So if you're like a plane, you come flying from here, and you can see the images are very good usable for a flight simulator, but also for first person. And here you have touchdown. Okay, this is this terrain. Let's do another. Okay, let's get back to WorldComposer for that. So make it big. Now we go to USA, and I did already set SpruceMountain. Let's go there. So I'll just click go over here. That's what you also can do. This button, upper left, lower right. Let's go to the center. Let's wait for the map to update. Okay, there we go. This is a real nice map. So this is the one from my screenshot. So let's pick this area over here. We do a real nice 16 by 16 size, massive terrain. Okay, we choose the path. That's world. We create Spruce Mountain. Okay, export. This is a real nice height map, 2K. So here you can see it going. You can do the images at the same time. Let's start that one also. Okay, it's done now, and I zoom out so you can see where it is. Let's switch to aerial with labels. So here's like Utah, Salt Lake City. Zoom a little further out. So there you can see, and everywhere in the United States. So this is like Canada, but if you go within the border, it's all zoom level 14. So really nice height maps. So let's create this terrain, and this time we do that. We export to Terrain Composer. You can also add a Berlin to get some extra detail to the height map. And let's create terrain. These are 250 65 terrain tiles, and they are created pretty fast. So we didn't set the image import settings, and now you can see why you need to do that. If you don't do it, you'll see little seams, and the default resolution will be on 1024. So We're going to apply that now, and then look at the maximum result. Okay, it's ready now. So let's take a look into terrain composer here. You can see that all the terrains are added here. Here is the height map layer. Here's the raw height map. Here's the Perlin filter you can apply, and that creates more bumpiness. So let's take a look at the terrain. We start zooming. Come on. And this is like extreme resolution you can achieve. This is like 0.5 meter per pixel. That's really, and there's one zoom level higher, and it's 0.25 meter per pixel. But as you can see, the results you can achieve are really awesome looking. Something to notice, shadows of satellite images might be a little bit dark, and I created something for that. That's here at this part of the mountain, and that's the image editor inside WorldComposer. So let's go over the mountain here, and let's go to max screen, and let's go to the image editor. With this, yes, with the image editor, for example, you can make shadows lighter, or if it's over bright, you can make it darker. So what you can do is like you can select between two colors, and here you can see what you select, and this is the position between the transition between the two colors, and then you can say like I want to multiply it with a white color, and when it's more gray I want to multiply it a little bit less, or you can choose to add, you can add as many color rules as you want, and this for example adds a little bit to that, and you can see the difference. So we have to put it out, we put it on, put this one on with a little bit more. Yeah, we can put the criteria a little bit down, and also here, and then you can save them over the old ones, or you can do it during export automatically. But now I just going to create a second, and let's apply. Okay, that's done. It took a while. I also did create terrain, and then image import settings apply, and I set this one to 2 so that it loads. This one loads from what is set over here. So let's take a look in the scene, and here we can compare, like this is the dark, and now we're going to create the light one. So I delete this, we can reset this one, Ctrl Shift minus, don't have to delete that one. So let's create the terrains again, then with a lighter shadows. There we go. And let's do the maximum screen, and as you can see, that looks lighter, and it looks a little better. And this is also very useful when you program for the Oculus, as it looks better when it's more light. So thank you very much for watching, and I wish you good luck with making terrains, and I wish you the best world composing day ever.